What's going on, people, and welcome to Man Knows Football. You are here with Guni for Champions League talk. This is why I've got a smile on my face. This is why you can see the mood has changed drastically compared to when we're doing the domestic talks. We have advanced to the round of 16 in the Champions League, which was to be expected, but it wasn't all easy. As you lot already know, it wasn't all easy, and we're going to discuss in the video. But I've got to ask you to do the traditional things. Help me get to 15k. Actually, because that's when the official road to 20k for the channel is going to start. Do you lot remember the road to 10? Now we're going to start doing the road to 20 progress, and that's all thanks to you lot. So help us get to 15k so we can make it official, and I know you lot will, because when I asked you to get me to 14k, you lot went mad. Like, you suppressed that, you surpassed that. We got to like 14,200 or something. So I really appreciate the love being shown by you lot, innit? But smash the like button too so you can get us up in the algorithm, and leave your thoughts down there in the comments. Right, let's get into it. The elite competition that everybody loves, the Champions League, the one that all the players dream to win. You get me? Players come to play in the Premier League for two reasons. They have dreams to either win the Premier League or the Champions League, when they're playing for the top clubs actually, but those are definitely the two trophies. I don't want to disrespect the FA Cup as well. We'll throw the FA Cup in there, but those are the two trophies that players are hungry for, yeah, that they dream of winning, and we have decent pedigree in this competition. And another thing is that this is going to be happening way far down the line, which could work in our favour. We're going to do a little bit of time travelling, actually. Yeah, we're going to go back to the sixth and final game that was played in Group E, where Chelsea finally topped the group, as you can see here on the screen. It wasn't all smiles, it wasn't all domination in that group. If you lot remember, the first two games we were sat at the bottom with 1 point. New manager coming in who's never ever been to a Champions League game up until that point. It was scary times, but big up Graham Potter. Not only did he get us out of the group, he got us out of the group as winners, as top of the pile, as the supreme team going into the round of 16. Get me? So big up Graham Potter for that. So let's fast forward to yesterday, where the round of 16 draw actually happened, and we did get some surprises. But as you know, the round of 16 are split into two different groups. You've got the runners-up, which are coming up on the screen now: Liverpool, Club Brugge, Inter Milan, Frankfurt, AC Milan, RB Leipzig, Borussia Dortmund and PSG. A very, very strong group in that runners-up. So as you can see there, there's not really any mugs in that group. And some might say, you know, Club Brugge, to an extent RB Leipzig, and possibly even Frankfurt, they're going to be the preferable teams that you want to be playing. And that might be correct, but to get to this stage, understand there is definitely going to be no easy fixture. So regardless, it's going to be tough. It's definitely going to be tough. But the positive is that we did, like I said earlier, we finished at the top of the group, and our draw consisted of Napoli, Porto, Bayern Munich, Tottenham Hotspur, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Manchester City and Benfica. So for this round, obviously we cannot face any of the teams that are seeded with us, which is good news. That means we avoid Napoli, who are absolutely flying at the minute. Bayern Munich are Bayern Munich. Real Madrid, they're the current champions. Manchester City, Benfica as well, who are playing really well. They're playing out of their skin. But it's like I said, I am not scared of anybody in Europe because of what I've seen from these guys. I am not afraid of it. And I know it's a mad, mad contrast compared to what we're seeing domestically. But Europe is a different beast, and also as well, the time in between now and when we go back to playing football, it makes a difference. It's actually working in our favour, and we're going to discuss that later on. And so you can see, here is the final result of the 16-team draw. RB Leipzig versus Manchester City. Now, that game looks like it could be a very spicy one. Both teams are excellent in front of goal. Manchester City, I don't need to explain their quality to you. Most of you lot know what these men are about. Leipzig as well, they're doing all right. Timo Werner getting into goal-scoring form. Christopher Nkunku, who just can't stop scoring or getting some kind of goal involvement. He's playing the football of his life over there. A player that Chelsea have been linked with. And then you've got Club Brugge and Benfica. Brugge, I did say to Louis when we streamed the Champions League that they were going to go through. They're a team that nobody should really be turning their nose up against. They're not mugs. Benfica, they exceeded expectation. Like I said, finished top of the group, outscored PSG and all that, man. Have been putting in them good performances. So that should make for a good game. But for me, I reckon Benfica might just edge it and go through. They've got too much quality if they can keep their players fit. Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Definitely not the fixture that Liverpool wanted at all, to be facing the reigning Champions League champions, the team that they lost against in the final as well. Do Liverpool have revenge on the cards for Real Madrid? They haven't been playing their best football domestically, but it's like I said, European form doesn't always reflect what happens domestically. You get me? Liverpool do have the advantage of playing at home first, so they're gonna really have to make it count over at Anfield, because not everybody can do what Chelsea did over at the Bernabeu. Although we didn't win the game, we still put 3 past them and won the game on paper in their home ground. So that's not going to be easy to do. But can Liverpool pull it off? If they pick up some kind of form, why not? I reckon they can do it. AC Milan versus Tottenham. European heritage versus bottling heritage. Which team is going to go through? Now, AC Milan, second in our group, but there's still no mugs. They had injuries when they played us. They didn't have their full squad. They have that European heritage. They know what it takes to win. San Siro is not an easy place to go. Just because we made it look easy doesn't mean it's going to be easy for everyone else. And different stakes at this point. Knockout stages. Tottenham going away for the first game. I'm not going to lie to you. I reckon AC Milan are going to do the bottle jobs. I reckon Tottenham are going to go out. That's my prediction there. Frankfurt versus Napoli for me. Sorry, Frankfurt, but the way Napoli are playing with you guys know who I'm talking about. I'm not even going to dare to pronounce that name, yeah? But those guys are moving mad. Flawless victory, top of their group and all that stuff, you get me? With Liverpool in it, so that just goes to show the quality that Napoli have. Borussia Dortmund versus Chelsea. As good as I think Dortmund are, they got a couple. We're going to talk about them. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to skip that one. Inter versus Porto. I think Inter will go through in that game. And PSG versus Bayern Munich. Very spicy, very tasty. 2 top quality teams. 2 of the best teams in the world with some of the biggest superstars in the world. But I do feel like Bayern Munich are going to pit PSG. I'm going to stick by that. As you can see from the draw result, Chelsea have been drawn for the first time ever in this competition against Borussia Dortmund. I'm happy that we drew Dortmund. I'm going to start there. Compared to all the other teams, like I said, there's no mugs in this, but we could have drawn way worse. We could have drawn PSG or someone like that. We did draw Borussia Dortmund. They have several decent players. One we know of very well who's going to be featuring in the England setup this World Cup. Jude Bellingham, absolute wonder kid over there, and seems to be maturing and growing into that leadership role over at Dortmund, which is very encouraging to see. Very talented player. I don't need to talk too much about him. Also as well, another one, Youssoufa Moukoko, young 17-year-old striker who looks like he has the potential to be an elite player. There's going to be some decent young stars on display. Maybe Todd Bowley can get in the ear of the Dortmund director and be like, listen, yeah, you see them two, Jude Bellingham and Youssoufa Moukoko, bruv, yeah, we'll sort this out. Let's take care of this now before you go back to Dortmund. I hope so. I wouldn't put it past Todd Bowley, you know. I wouldn't put it past him. The guy is always trying to do business, so let's see. January transfer window is going to be key. We've got the opportunity to bring in reinforcements in positions that really need the reinforcements. You lot know where I'm talking about. Right back, midfield, possibly even goalkeeper, the way things are going. What's come out in the press today with Kovacic and Mendy, they're looking to their futures that might look elsewhere from what I'm reading, man. So we definitely got a lot of work to do. So depending on what we can address in January might shape how we do in this competition, honestly. And I'm really hoping we've got a good January, man. I hope we got a good January, because right now, as you lot know, our squad is thin and we are suffering. But that was an interesting Champions League draw. I felt that we got off lightly in comparison to what other teams got. Obviously, you got Liverpool, who I feel are going out. I reckon Real Madrid are going to do their job and they're going to knock them out of the Champions League. You can never, ever write off the current holders of any competition, and Real Madrid are them. Like I said, I feel Tottenham are going to be going out to AC Milan. Napoli will be going through. Manchester City, for me, I think will edge RB Leipzig, although I don't think it will be as comfortable as what most people are anticipating. Inter, I think, will beat Porto, and Bayern Munich to beat PSG. But let me know how you feel about the Champions League draw, whether you support Chelsea or not. If one of your teams is in there, how do you feel about the team that you've drawn, and whether you think you'll progress to the final 8 of the Champions League? Chelsea fans, leave your thoughts down there in the comments as well. Is this time off a massive silver lining for Chelsea, and do you think, like I said, we might be able to quote unquote shithouse another trophy? We are traditionally known for doing this, for just scraping trophies out of nowhere. Could the Champions League be it? Could we get our 3rd star? Could you imagine? Yeah, if we did. But I know, listen, man, I'm not going to get too ahead of myself. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please make sure you smash a like button if you appreciate the graphics as well. I'm really trying to take this channel to the next level. If you're new, smash that subscribe button for me. Leave your thoughts down there in the comments. Smash that thumbs up as well so you get us up in the algorithm. Let's grow this platform, man. Love and respect to everybody out there, and whatever you're doing, please do it safely. Peace.